when you are alone at your home. And I tell you this, that before you come, Sunday after Sunday, I wish and pray you have done already your praise and worship at home. It is not the praise and worship that leads us our soul. It should be at home first. Because when you come and you are blessed, you become a blessing to others. When you come and when you are in need, and that need is not met, you become a needy person from other people. Oh, give me, because I'm not blessed. That's why Christians, Sabado pa lang, Saturday night, start your praise and worship. That should be the case. It is not because you're singing, it is because your heart is attuned with Him. Amen? And that's why how Enoch walked with God. He never started his worship service on Sunday. He starts Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And on Sunday, it's just a wonderful fellowship with God. Because he has walked with God every day. PJ, I'm busy. I'm retired, but I'm busy. I have no work, but I'm busy. I have no girlfriend, but I'm busy. I'm so busy. Isn't it? Everybody's busy. But the things that you love to do, you find time. Let's play. Online. Time. Busy. Tama niyo naman ako. Busy. Busy. Because what you love to do, you find time. Can I get an amen? You love your wives. Do you only give flower to her on birthday? Okay. Mother's Day? Grandma Day? Kasi kumandaan eh. We love our wife by being there for them. And I think as a brother in the Lord, the best thing to give your wives and your kids, are you ready for this? Time. Some of you are saying, PJ, I don't have money. You don't need money. Because when you have time with the kids, then you love your kids. When you have time for the wife, when you help her in household work, that is love. From San Diego to San Francisco, California, it's about 8 hours more driving. It's about 295 miles of driving in the mountain, nothing to see but bare mountain. And I told Gemma, let's not go to San Francisco. It's far! I'm diabetic! I cannot drive far! All excuse. And Gemma said, it's for the kids. And then it hits me sideways, backways. Because there will come a time my kids will not join me anymore anywhere. Either they will have their own friends and families. And I said to myself, this 290-something miles is nothing spending time with my kids. Don't get me wrong, they're not angels. They fight at the back of the car. Oh, you fight! 298 miles! But still, to me, and I'm not talking to you as a PJ, as a dad, take it in. It's a moment. Right? And to some of you, your kids have grown now. And you said, woo, I could have done that before. Now listen to me. If your kids are still with you, and then you can still twist their arm to come with you, money is nothing. Because those moments, those memories, those too much pictures that I took, 4,000 pictures to be exact, I will savor that when they're not in the house anymore. I can go back and say, oh, I'm glad I drove. Lobster. Does it make sense? Yes. The time is more important than money. I know people who have tons of money died miserable. Rich people. Have you heard about this in Oakville? Rich person. His loved ones never care for her anymore, probably because they are rich. She, I think in the States, she made it a point that the dog get all her money. Imagine. I love dogs, don't get me wrong. I love the small dog of my cousin, Pucci. Never barks. Always come beside me. Oh, my dog. But imagine all her millions was diverted to the dog because nobody cares for her, and she never being cared by people that are supposed to care for her. And you say, PG, that's tabloid. No, that's true. Because people thought that when you have a lot, you will be happy. Think again. Because I know people in this church who are rich. Don't raise your hand. And they're not happy. One of them is fine. I know that's just all good. But I hope you make that sense. That we know for a fact that love really spells time. And today are people today, if possible, don't be so hard-headed when your dad calls you and says, let's go to Tobermory! 4 hours and 32 minutes. For Neil, it's nothing. For Anthony, oh, I'm tired. For Neil, nothing. Why? Because they're savoring the moment with family. Amen? We need to be doing that. Let me proceed and probably try to end this. The panic test, we said that. Sorry. When you're caught in the moment, persistence test. God will like us to persist. Amen? The question will be, will I keep my commitments? Listen to the passage of the scriptures, brothers and sisters, with these words. When you make a promise to God, don't be slow to keep it. God is not happy with fools. So give God what you have promised. I like that. Lord, if you only bring me to Canada, I will build churches. That was my prayer. Actually, my original prayer is this: Lord, if you bring me to USA, I'll build churches. Pray. Pray hard. Kneel down. That time I was not yet diabetic, I fasted. Oh Lord, USA. You know what happened? No USA. God has planned me to be somewhere, and that is Canada. Much better. Okay? Clean. Yongge. You know the first time I called Young is Yongge? I said, Ate, I saw in the map, Yongge. Sabi niya, tanga. Okay. You graduated the seminary, you call it Yongge. Young. Any Filipino that first arrived in Yongge, it's only Yongge. And then he brought it to Chinatown. Uy, this is Espadina. The next Espadina, hoy, tanga! Espadina, Espadina. So when my sister came to Canada, his name is Armida. Now she's in British Columbia, Amy. The point of the matter is this, brothers and sisters. Anything that we promise God, listen to me. God will keep an oath with you. That's why don't make a promise to God and not fulfill it. You know what happened if you make a promise to God and not fulfill it? The Bible is sure. He said, you are fools. Mang. Lord, if this girl will answer me, I'll serve you full time. Lord, if my dad will change, I'll do this for you. You know what? God has His own terms. You know, in this church, can I just sidetrack that in my sermon? In the church that we have today, as a pastor, and I told these people before, he said, you know what? The theater is not free. We have to pay for our theater rental and so forth and so on. I even know Abel is asking for some stuff that we need to buy for our sound system. Listen, nothing is for free here except salvation. And the point of the matter is this: I don't want, as a pastor, to twist your arm to give more. I will hinder that. You will seldom a pastor speak about speak about money. I would like to tell you this: I don't want you to give more. And everybody says, Amen. All of you are smiling. I just want you to give. Are you ready for this? Faithfully. What you have promised the Lord, that's the thing that you need to give. Don't give more, just give